Welcome everybody to Dark Souls 2. Yes, we are picking up with this again. Now let's see, last time... Yeah, I got all the DLC keys unlocked. I think we're gonna do the DLCs just in order of release. So up first is Sunken Crown. In Shulva, the Sanctum City. Because for some reason they built a city underground. Terrible idea. You can't grow anything. But first... I need to remember all the buttons.
You need up.
Looks neat, wouldn't match my current fit though.
Are you sure? Well,
Oh, you won't sell out. I'm like your only customer here. Only customer that's still alive. But first, we spend 10 minutes selecting a piece of armor. How does that stack up with the Elite Knight set? Better defense, worse weight. I would use this, but I don't like the cape. And a very petty reason. I don't like capes in general. They're overdone. Say as a guy wearing a sort of pseudo cape. Does that make me a hypocrite? And doesn't matter. Let's see, did I ever get the Firestone? Something more important. Yes, I did. No. There you are, Macduff. It's Macduff from famed Shakespeare play Macbeth.
I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame.
I think I already made that joke before. Yeah, dual power slanting maces. One lightning, one fire. Need more Titanite chunks. We don't sell them. Does Stone Trader Lady sell them? Oh, in other news, I released a short today. Spent most of the day actually trying to cobble the thing together. I know it doesn't seem like something that'll take most of a day, or like, no, or at least up to like 6 hours just trying to make.
You've been long. Well,
But I say about half that time was just trying to find the damn resources. You know, the funny pictures.
visit me again.
Just trying to find the right pictures and stuff for all that crap. And sound effects too. Can't forget those.
I'll be around if you...
What?
What? Okay, never mind, too
No
poor.
interest.
Oh, yeah, plenty of interest. But I can't haggle. Nothing to burn. Alright, then. Now we begin this proper. Sholva Sanctum City. They built a city underground. Why they would do such a thing is beyond me. I mean, I could understand putting it into the side of a cliff, but how do you farm? You might be able to grow just nothing but mushrooms. How far will that get you? Probably not very far. So your economy would be based primarily on what I assume either mining, quarrying, gemstones, maybe smithing and the like. Yes, I'm criticizing a fantasy setting city for being too impractical. Shit. Yep, I'm out of shape. Ow, ow. Oh, good, the death counter works. Yeah, I was just, that was deliberate so I could test it real quick. Sometimes it likes to break. Shit. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why don't I just do 2 lightning maces? Because lightning is the best damage type in the game. Which I respond as, and that's kind of boring, ain't it? You know, you just got 2 of the same weapon. Two of the exact same copy. Around here we do stupid gimmick builds. Well, no, I wouldn't call this a stupid gimmick build. We do unorthodox builds. Or off-meta picks. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. We do off-meta stuff. Like, this is still perfectly viable. But it's not the best option. Oops. Nope. There we go. Gotta stop relying on that spell to do anything. Gotta stop relying on that spell to do anything. Maybe more like a quick cast miracle, which isn't a thing in this game. Let's see. Trying to remember how to navigate this place. Do like its design. I'm more curious about what architectural design they drew from when making Shulva. At first I thought it might have been sort of Aztec inspired. But it might be closer to, I don't know, I want to say Mesopotamian or Babylonian. And yeah, either closer to something like Mesopotamia, Babylonia, or Babylonian. I don't know. Maybe somewhere further east, geographically. My ancient city knowledge isn't too grand. Maybe it's kind of more of a hodgepodge. That very well could be it too. Not one specific, like, architectural style, it's a few different ones clashed together. That's always fun. Okay, come here, you. Clunk. Okay, this time do not fall off the cliff. Smack this pillar. What did that move? Oh. As the first proper DLC to DS2, really showed off what team was capable of. Like, they knew their strengths. And they certainly played into them. They had a heart attack. Yes, they had a heart attack. No, I think the dev team realized that they were primarily best at designing ruins and castles. Like in base game DS2, those are the strongest areas. At least in my opinion. So they just lean directly into that, like... Iron Keep is really good, Forest of Fallen Giants really good. What else is there? Like, Abandoned Castle-wise. Yes, well no, Aldea's Keep doesn't really count. Too short. Come to think about it, it didn't really have like those big sprawling areas. Corrosive bugs. Hello. Then when they did have a big sprawling area, it was the gutter. We all know how that went. I guess Earth and Peak could also count. Like our castle area. That one's also pretty fun. Bit of a precaution. Boink. Mushroom. Yeah, I could grow mushrooms down here. Got off the waste of this, waste off of civilization. Got a nice and reliable food source. Assuming you're even harvesting the edible ones. I assume you would be, because, well, if you're growing poisonous mushrooms to eat, you're not going to live very long now, are you? I mean, you certainly wouldn't live long enough to build all of this. Go away. I thought that platform was closer. Again, I really want to look into design notes for this area. Or just game in general. I'm trying to pinpoint where everything got kind of funky. Try to pinpoint where the director left. Or was let go. Or fired. Whatever happened to him. Oh. No, that modifies that pillar. Bring that one back up. Give him the jukes. Give him the jukes. I'm juking. I walked in and I juked all over the place. No, that's not gonna catch on. No. No drinking. No drinking on the job. My responsibility. Oh. Careful. Careful. This is one of the 3 lance users in the game. And we killed him. Longbow plus 7. I do believe that's a hint of how you're supposed to get out of here. It is ever so slightly better than my lightning short bow. Simple. Swat the pest. Dink donk. Dink donk. Be bold and take risks. Old growth balm. That sounds gross. Yeah, remember the poison statues from Black Gulch? Well, they made a return. They're also on a turtle. You can't really see it. You have to get real close to it. Might be able to tell. Don't know if I should be amused or disgusted by that. I never could quite decide. Shit. There we go. Boink. Oh, I remember this little area. Little staircase. We're not going to go that way yet. Because I recall there being a bonfire back around here somewhere. Probably that way. Oh well. Not too concerned, just enough to provide some cover. I like how they give you bolts for the crossbow, even though you can't manually aim with the crossbow. Thank you, FromSoft, how considerate. Yeah, just keep on rolling. Oh. Not going down that way. What does that do? Makes that thing go up. Okay, maybe I should actually upgrade my armor sometime. It's always something I'm hesitant to do. Because it never feels like armor does enough for you. When you could just try and dodge everything. I say that as somebody that attempts to tank every single hit. I never said it was a good plan. Damn it. Nope, no drinking. This is an intervention. And there's another PTSD turtle. You could hear him splatting. Nothing around here. I don't think I can actually hit him. Or at least not without, I don't know, a lot of difficulty, pretty much. From there. This way is... Not this pillar, is it? No. Oh no, okay. Look at him go. He's scooting. He's scooting. Now he's gone. Yeah, this part of the game forces you to use your brain. It's something we generally try to avoid in terms of game design. What does this one do? Mm-hmm. Or anything on top of that? No. And stuff. Take me on up. Well, definitely have a strategic advantage point. That? Yes, that's the one I was looking for. Thank you, pillar. Alright, taking me down so I don't incur fall damage. Smart. Hang on a second. I don't think I can break them. It's not from here. That might be connected to the co-op area. Yes, there are co-op areas in the DLC. And all of them are terrible. That's not an exaggeration, they're all pretty bad. One of them is even considered the worst area in any Souls game. It's also in the best DLC. Really shows you where the priorities of the developers lie. They knew what their audience liked.
You've been... What?
Grab one of those.
Visit me again.
I knew.
The reinforce. Mace. 2 plus 10 maces. 1 lightning, 1 fire. Yeah, another chunk for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and get all the helmet of a bit.
I'll be around if you make it back.
If you make it back. I've always made it back. So no major difference in terms of elemental damages and stuff. So they're scaling. Probably not great. B scaling. Okay, so it's my high score report card all over again.
I knew.
Good joke, me. Thanks, me.
Thanks.
Right, back I go. Tower of Prayer. Or Tower of Power. It could be one and the same. Power and prayer. They are connected. Nope, nothing. Guy down there, don't really care. Item over this way. Sanctum Mace. Mace that poisons me when I attack things. Counterproductive. 0 out of 10. Right, so no, I think we have to jump down here. Yep, that was the proper way to progress. And we're gonna get invaded by Forlorn. If I recall correctly. Or we should. Maybe that's next. Or after this event. And we will never see that dragon again. Focus Souls. Is that the spin-off? Dusty. Chew. Dragon Sanctum. Yeah, I plunder a Dragon Sanctum. If you catch my drift. I'm gonna die alone, aren't I? Anyway, enough self-pity. Soul of a great hero and a dragon charm. Welcome to Coastal Trench. You were gonna say that you often get Sanctum and Scrotum mixed up until you made that joke. Does it make it better or worse? Bash the armor. Become mortal. Worse? I guess depending on your taste, it could be better. Ow, 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 ow. Link. Oh. Yeah, I thought I could get a swing in there. You stay right there. Shit. Okay, so not everything goes according to plan. That's fine. These things happen. What are my rings? I don't need that one. These steel protection or life? Gives me about a 100, but let's try defense for now. Evil Eye Ring could also be okay. I'm not sure it heals enough to be worth it. There we are. Yeah, I gotta keep the Chloranthy ring on. Kinda used to it. Now I can't get rid of the curse. The curse of more stamina regen. I could have sworn Forlorn Invade to here. Maybe I haven't gotten that part of the hidden quest line. Never works. Never works. And I heard him heal. I heard them both heal. Right as I came out of the iframe. Perfect timing. Extraordinary timing, evening. Evening, fellas. Even. Fancy gauntlets I'll never use. Always welcome. Good old DS2 hitboxes. Anyway, welcome to the next 3 hours of stream. Getting bunked in the head in a single room. Damn it, your power stance. You used a power stance attack, you twit. There we are. Eat some rocks. Delicious. All right. Oop, oop. Bonk. What? Just run in here. We have more room to work with. Hee. Alright, that's done. For now. Dragon Sanctum. Again. Yeah, I'm not gonna repeat the same joke. I have more than 2 funny ha-has. I at least have 3. Titanite slab. Slabs. Slabs of rock. Old growth balm. Soul vessel. I think that's what you used to use to respec till they made it unlimited. And Katarina helm. Wait, there's another one. Is this the rest of the Katarina set? No, destructive great arrow. Game is always missing something. You can't have a Souls game without the Katarina helm. Onions. The ideal vegetable. And now I got the smelly ones. That poison you if you go near them. Just like your local game store. And the Magic the Gathering players who don't know what deodorant is. They probably think it's some sort of banned card. Mimic? No mimic. Trapped. But I still got my goodies. There's a switch here. Uh-huh. Is that a switch or just... No, it was just decoration. Okay. Narrowly escaped poison. Yeah, you could say I'm pretty good at this game. As I cast the wrong spell. and fumble the buttons. I swear, I'm not doing that on purpose, it just happened. Oh, I can't reach, okay. A lot of moving parts. I'm trying to think of another Dark Souls area that had like this many interactable switches. And the catacombs had... No, catacombs had like one. Yeah, I can't really think of an area where they did this again. It's one of those things I can't blame them for, though. Not the greatest gimmick, but... Well... I guess it is just that a gimmick. Neither good nor bad. Simply is. I mean, we all know everybody plays Dark Souls for the puzzles, right? There's that one. And that one. Didn't realize I stepped on the trigger there. You get to use my own... Get to use their own traps against them. Wonderful feeling. Okay, stay right there. E. Anybody else? Negative. Puzzling stone sword. What makes it so puzzling? Is it why it's here? Because you have to solve a puzzle to use it. No, it's just a fancy whip. Sword with a segmented blade. When swung, its segments separate, and the sword strikes in a whipping slash. Crafted with a rare magnetic stone of remarkable strength, only found deep within the caves of the gutter. Ew. Yeah, I think this one has some special heavy attacks. Yeah, there you go. It also has a S rank in dexterity scaling. That ain't something you see very often. If at all. Especially for an unupgraded weapon. Here the shit mites. The shit mites are chittering. Okay, Heavenly Thunder. It's your time to shine. And that one was on me. Now the fun and exciting run back. Yeah, I don't think we advanced far enough in Forlorn's quest thing where he shows up here. I mean, I'm fine with that. I never really liked him. Nobody did. That's why he's called Forlorn. He is forlorn of friends. Assuming I'm even using that word in the right context. Run, 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 run. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, the tried and true method of running past everything. I'm very good at the game. And that didn't open. I think I'll try my luck with the bug pit again. Gotta remember, invincibility frames really aren't a thing. Unless you're rolling. Could have just made this spell a AoE. You know, like a proper circle that goes out. Now you gotta have lightning bolts come down from the sky and miss everything. Oh good, I got dung pies. I got 10 actual piles of shit. Thank you, game. Very cool. Very cool. Lynn's ring. Remember that being important for something. Lowering equip load increases physical attack. Oh, okay, so it's important for specific builds. of which I do not care about. No step beyond Spike. No step beyond Spike. Or ghosts. Ghostmen. Ghost swordmen. One of them fell. I know their weakness. They cannot climb ladders. Right? Okay, they can't. I know this is a strange thing to point out, but this plant person thing, very nice ass. Fortunately, you'll probably get like 28 STDs if you hit it. 7 of which aren't known to man. Did I hit you? Huh. Okay, so I guess elemental damage affects them, even if they're ghost form. Not a grand boon of information. Guess if you're really struggling, you could try to chip them down bit by bit. Bake them into falling off. That ain't gonna happen. Beep. Beep. Plop. And of course, the Toot's still able to kill me. Or still ghosting. I missed. There we go. I guess the other 3 fell off. Wasn't paying all that much attention. Had other priorities, but hey, worked out in the end. Got a key. Sanctum Knight Helm. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. No mimic, but I bet it's trapped. Because everything's trapped around here. Void Talisman. Opens this door. Oh, a shortcut. Neato. Bloodbite ring. Bloodbite ring. Yes, that increases bleed resistance for all the bleed enemies I'm encountering. And don't stand on the spikes. I'm not sure why. Whenever I see spikes on the ground like this, I'm always reminded of the... What was it? In Baldur's Gate 2, there was a vampire dungeon. It was a... And there was one room that was a massive circle of spikes around a blood pit. Don't know why. Don't know why, it just reminds me of that. It's not even an important area in the game. No, that room isn't important. Dungeon is mandatory because you get thrown there. What'd this do? Move that. No. Move that. Get the... Ow. Yeah, somebody thought it would be fun to put a bunch of caltrops in dirt. Yeah, I ain't making that jump. I'm not even sure if that item is worth getting. I already whacked that one. Maybe it's on the ceiling? Nah, not important. We're just gonna say it was a few life gems. Dangerous foe ahead. Is he gonna show up? Jester Thomas. Yeah, I think for a guy in a Jester's outfit, he'd be kind of like a joke enemy. No, he's one of the most dangerous NPC invaders in the game. He's also one of the best summons you can get in the game, though only for one boss. But he don't fuck around. This clown ain't laughing. Shit. I'm not an expert on this, but I swear he has unlimited cast of his pyromancies. Oh, he can also heal himself. I mean, you can use that against him. Heals you too. Oh right, and the Jester outfit makes you immune to backstabs. chest piece does. Oh, shit. Shit, that was bad. It's going to break my gloves. Good roll. Yeah, he can really give you problems. But he can also solo a boss for you if you know, you're in that dire straits. Alright. Funny fella land. I forget what their name is. I think they're implied to be like failed dragon clones or something. I don't know, they're weird, slimy, and gross. Not too unlike the people you find under the garage. What the hell am I saying?
Bearer until
I can only get one extra point in faith. Thanks, game. Very useful. And I suppose this time I actually pop the boss souls. Well, before I do that,
bear un-
one last check for any fancy boss weapons I might want. I already got the lightning spear that I thought was fun for a bit, but ultimately decided against it.
Well, very unusual soul.
Alright, we got Itha's bent blade, dagger thrust. Actually, what are my character stats?
Feeble cast one. Let's hope.
Let's see. 25 strength, 20 dex, 10 int, and 40 faith.
Well, very unusual.
And face scaling is not a thing in this game. It only affects elements. That does magic damage. Yeah, bone scythe. Not really. Oh, roaring halberd. That's more for a hexer. What about miracles? Sacred oath. Provides a temporary boost to the attack and defense of its caster and all nearby allies. Alright, I'll take it.
Feeble cast one. Do you
Now I need to visit Bird Cheeks. Orinfex, that's her name. Not Bird Cheeks. Those are just the two most prominent features I remember. Bird and ass. Hang on, I'm suffering. Particularly special merchant lives in one of the most horrendous areas possible. There's a door. Or infects your house sucks. Why do you live here? Okay, well, I think I'll be left alone. Alternatively, gonna hide right here.
What can I do for you?
Thorned Greatsword. 14 Faith. 8 Lightning. But it has one of those special attacks that drains its durability. And I sadly can't use fancy Bing Bong Hammer. I have to respec entirely for strength. And I already got rid of the soul anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab it. If anything, just for fun.
The nature of an item they can this. Come back again if you find another soul.
Wonderful, wonderful, polite blacksmith. Lives in an absolute shithole. Get me out here, please. Let's see, where's my fancy new toy? Here you are. Okay, probably just standard great sword moveset. Not really strong attacks. Yeah, that eats away at its durability. Not as much as the lightning spear does, though. Hmm. The lightning spear. Durability 60. Durability 85. Well, I got plenty of dragon bones, so might as well have a bit of fun. Oh, but its scaling is pretty crap.
I'll be around if you make it back.
And if I infuse it, it'll be even more crap. Well, it's nice to have a backup weapon. And with that, all of these souls go away. Because I'm sure there's somebody screaming at me to use them for something. Just sitting on a massive stockpile of money. Thinking, you know, I might use that someday. And we're pretty much nearing the end of the game. I think the only souls you really need to hang on to are the giant souls. Almost discarded it. That would have been 6,000 down the drain. Really, that's barely any now. I also got the Skeptic Spice. I can lower the requirements for some miracles. Oops. But I would much rather level up my faith. No good reason, admittedly, but I want to.
Bear and
That gets me 7 levels in faith. Maybe I'll just do 5. Then 2 of something else. Trying to remember what the soft caps are for vigor. What about attunement? Slight increase to cast speed. Again, faith does the same. Doesn't attunement also affect how many spells you can cast? I think it does. Or adaptability. I know, let's just go ahead and get Faith to 50. I'm fairly certain 50's the hard cap for, well, everything. Great heal. Oh. Oh, this takes up four 2-minute slots all on its own. Jesus. What else suddenly played? Can I use that for my weapons? Ooh, I can make my mace extra lightning-y. Perfect. Layer of the Imperfect. That's what they're called. Alright, now that my faith has been strengthened. Faith in what, you might ask? Hell if I know. I know not what gods I pray to, only that something answers. Which is a deeply unsettling thought if you think about it. I have a god on speed dial, but I do not know his name. Or if it's even a god. Drakeblood Greatsword. That the fancy one I was thinking about? Yes, yes it is. Oh, it's a dex weapon. It does combo magic and lightning damage. I mean, it's a cool weapon. I think you can get 2 of them. Well, nothing special about that water. Elevator required. If I recall, this one takes you all the way back to the beginning. You can definitely tell which of these DLCs I remember best. Or close to beginning. Oh no, it's one more step up. Can't figure out what my emote button was. Yeah, all the way back up here. Good. A nice, wonderful shortcut if you need it. I love Elevator Simulator. Okay, so that completes the, yeah, that completes the path I was at just a few moments ago. You know, I'm not trying to drag this all out. I mean, if I was trying to drag this out, I'd have a much gimmickier build. Okay, careful now. That's not the part we need to be careful in. This is. I love the atmosphere of this place. Something about it has like a old school dungeon vibe to it. Oh, damn, you're still alive? Ah, you ain't. Yeah, there's also a shitload of crystal lizards up there, like 4 or 5 of them. Somebody stole my loot. Oh, hello, Finnegan Finkel. Welcome in, welcome in. Come here, you. So get down here. Okay, there's also a specific way to get all the little lizard fellas to come pouring out of the... out towards you. Really nothing else in here? Fine. Yeah, the door on this one's a bit funny. There it goes. And I fucking missed all of them. How was Sunken City so far? Just as fun as I remember. That's a good thing, by the way. I like this DLC. I'd say it's the weakest of the 3. But that's by no means a bad thing. Getting layers in this game sucks because of how low to the ground they are. I mean, that's true for any Souls game. And you can try again later. Goes for any Souls game. If you don't have a weapon that can swing low to the ground, you ain't gonna hit lizards. I think there's an illusionary wall around here somewhere. That game used advanced tactics. Or guy. This game especially because you don't have attacks adjusting for enemy heights. Like if you're aiming up with a sword, you'll swing but your swing will go higher. This game is the only one without that. I never noticed that. I never really noticed that unless I'm using like a pole arm. Or halberd or spear. I'll swap when I get there. I'm gonna get another chance at Lizard Land. 4 of them. 4 of them in one room. I'd also try using fire bombs or hexing urns. I don't know, kill some little guys. Collect their organs or bones. I think it's probably bones. Organs don't tend to be solid. Like rock solid. Come here, you. It's running away. Yeah, you ain't running now, are you? Okay, they're still up there. And can I still use my crappy lightning spear that I don't want anymore? Not really. I can do this. Oop. I just gotta center it in the right place. Do 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 do. Bend the circle. God damn it. Well, I'm sure I'll die again. Displaying that confidence in myself. like they always do. Yeah, I'm sure I'll die again. Don't give me another chance at lizards. Beep, 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 beep. Beep. Shit. If there's no clip for you to push me off now, is there? Cheeky fuck. The singing is getting louder. There it is. There's my illusionary wall. And bonfire. Not enough for another level. Nope, no, 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 no. Now you roll away. Not roll with, and oh god, there's another one. What do you mean there's two of them? Yes. And clonk him in the head. Be sure to miss everything. Heavy attack's too slow. Alright. There another one? Oh, just more empty boxes. Oh, drake blood armor. Yeah, it's kind of hard to compare when you have your armor maxed out. Let's see. Yeah, it looks nice, but it clashes too much with my normal uniform. Much, much too dark. Okay. And you've got Vine Balm. Bonk. Hehehe. Twinkling Titanite. Checking for illusionary wall. Because there's just one here. It looks like it would be here. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, the power stance two-handed attack is not good. Way too slow. More Twinkling Titanite. Furiously mashing E onto walls. I thought this is where you got the Drake-Blood Greatsword. My memory fails again. Dragon's Rest. Oh. I do apologize for that. I have some horrible noises. Nice vocals. Thanks. You sound like a dying dog. Gotta get some of the stuff on the hot bar. Okay, Sunlight Blade. Can only make one of my weapons extra lightning-y. I can get a few free hits in. Lana the Squalid Queen. Run away, run away. Okay, summon 3 skeletons this time. Just gonna ignore them and go for the throat. This one always takes me a few tries. Ow. Nice miss. Yep. Dodge. Yep. Run away, doing a big attack. Keep running, keep running. Get sideswiped. Doing good, doing good. Not doing good. Oh. 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 Damn it. Ow. Okay, what? Okay. I figure out what she was doing. If we keep running around circles, we'll get more opportunities. Okay, skeleton hits aren't too bad. Hey! First try. And she didn't summon Velstat. Yeah, normally you don't first try that boss. At least I don't. But she has 3 summons. With skeletons, Velstat, a boss from Undead Crypt, the guy with the Bing Bong hammer, or very rarely, the 3 pigs from Majula. It's more of a joke. But yeah. Not when I first try often, if at all.
Bearer until
I'm a little bit impressed with myself. Okay, 50 faith. That's pretty much all the faith we'll ever need. And I'll start dumping points into health. Sanctum Nadir. So each DLC has about like 2 or 3 bosses. That was the first one. Here's the second one. Remember that dragon from earlier? Maybe I can sneak up on him. Nope, nope. Yeah, now I get to fight a dragon. Have fun, fucko. I saw some of his moveset was lifted from Calamite. Like that claw swipe attack. You can also get really unlucky and he spends most of his time in the air. Yeah, bad time to heal. So that's Sin, the slumbering dragon. He's pretty pissed off that you woke him up. But there's a few other things I can attend to. Let's go back here. There's another path in a temple we can take. Not really up for fighting a dragon right now. I suppose that'll be the one time bow builds actually have a decent advantage. Assuming the arrows would even fly that far. Eh. Eh. Yeah, but so proud of myself for beating Alana on the first try. I suppose I got really lucky there in that she didn't summon Velstat. Because, you know, summoning another boss while fighting one boss is hard enough. And, yeah, words have failed me. Dried root. Box number 2 has 2 dried root. Is this gonna have 3 dried root? 5. Somebody can't count. Lightning clutch ring. Lightning clutch ring. No, increases lightning attack. Increases lightning attack but reduces physical defense. Okay. And bonfire stuff. More pumpkins. Climb, 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 climb. Bugs are skittering. Skitter, skitter. Bonk the bugs. Mimic? No mimic. Are there ever mimics in Elden Ring? I know there are trapped chests. I don't know if there are mimics. I mean, if there weren't... that feels like something would be missing then. And I think the ideal thing to do would be to have one mimic at like the very end of the game. Completely catch people by surprise. And really, that's why I came up here? Oh, there's supposed to be something else. Must be something else. Like, oh, this way. Bitch. Ah, you used the light talisman, but you missed. Damn it. Okay, I think that one hit. That's okay, I can still use the life gems to heal. Thank you, targeting. Be gone. Human effigy. Yeah, this is the area I'm thinking of. Now, why might one come here? Well, this is the co-op area. Guess if you remember at the very beginning of the DLC when you first warp here, before you even get to the first bonfire, there's an area where you can leave your summon sign. And if you do that, you get summoned into this area. And it's kind of like a preview teaser of the DLC to come. It's a really smart idea. Especially in this sort of co-op system. Unfortunately, all of the designated co-op areas are absolute shit. So yes, you do get a taste of the game. But only the worst parts of it. And if you're on the fence about buying the expansion, this would probably throw you over the edge too. I'm gonna pass. You'll see what I mean in greater detail. It would not be worth however much the expansions cost. Like when they first released. Of course, nowadays with Scholar of the Sin, everything comes bundled together. And that this co-op system is now completely irrelevant. Still knew it existed. Yeah, Cave of the Dead. Player placed a summon sign on one of these corresponding statues in the first area. And they could get into here. And because this area is designed for co-op, you get two NPC summons if you're offline. Granted, I don't think either of them are particularly great. But yeah, this first floor you see here, the co-op of our special co-op area. That's the whole experience. You've played this room, you've played the whole Cave of the Dead. You got poison spitting statues. Pretty much every... Oh, they're not poison, they're petrifying. That is arguably worse. Because petrification is an insta-kill. No matter what. So yeah, want to preview the DLC? Get this. Careful. Yep. And I got petrified. So would you buy the DLC after that experience? I think the fuck not. Maybe I should light a torch. You know, there's scones everywhere. Will it help? Let's be real, it won't. But I like to think it helps. Nice backstab. Yeah, even though I don't like this, I still feel like some obligation to try to complete it. You know, give you the full experience. And because I think there's a few unique items here. Run away, run away, run away. I should remind myself that this is a bonus area, and I do not need to complete it. Nobody is holding me at gunpoint to do it. But I must. My pride is on the line. What little of it's there anyway. I will admit that's my fault. Oof indeed. I got petrifying statues. I think somebody on the marketing committee designed this. Beep. Beep. I will do this. Just need a better plan. And by better plan, I mean, well, more caution, really. Absolutely useless summons. Got like a rogue and a mage. If anything, they can at least serve as distractions. Backstab, please. Wait. Can Great Heal heal my allies? Yes, it can. Not for a whole lot, but it's a thought that counts. Do I have anything to increase petrification resistance? Probably not. I tend to sell those sorts of items. Okay, good start. Secretly a one-way door. Oh shit, I'm poisoned. I'm under attack. Hang on, let me go into my inventory real quick. Okay, so yeah, it does heal them, but not a lot. Don't get petrified, don't get petrified. Poison is okay, I can deal with poison. I don't want to be rock solid. Not in here anyway. Absolutely terrible atmosphere for a honeymoon. Blink. Okay, three more pumpkins. Box. Not a mimic, thank God. Petrified something. I haven't gone to the Crow gambling machine in a long time. Poison moss. We're just gonna wait for that to go down a bit. Move. Yeah, she thought poison spitting statues were bad, they made them worse. Lucky us. I'm fairly certain I've already complained about them before. Here we go. Here's a way forward. Okay, do not fuck with the turtle. Just gonna wait for a bit. Okay, that turtle's definitely following me. He wants me stoned. Sir, I do not do drugs. Unless they are medically prescribed. Oh, it's one of these worm fellows. You know, from Black Gulch. Probably the only thing I like about that place. Besides the rotten. Oh, you want a weird statue too? Throw that in. Petrifies you. Because of course it does. Why wouldn't it? Yeah, what's behind this door? Three guys. One of them's Havel. Or a discount version. Well, my compatriots aren't doing too bad. I'm gonna go see if I can help my friends any. Oh, and there's also the petrifying statues. Damn, do they have a lot of armor or something. And it's probably because we're two summons in and that messes with the enemy resistance or health or whatever. Oh no, my useless guy is dead. Oh shit, there's Havel. Stupid water. Yep. Ah, damn it. Okay, well next we're gonna try a secret to beat this area. Which is running through really quickly. That's the secret. And to sneeze there. Don't, God fucking damn it. You know, I'm not even sure why I'm trying this. Trying this. I don't even think you get anything good from it. So instead, we're gonna fight the actually fun boss. Yeah, I don't care that I lost those souls. $73 damage. Okay, that pillar was a mere suggestion. Shit. Oh, DS2 hitbox to say to me again. Good choice with the fart effect, Sammy. Okay, so pretty much with my current stuff, really only take 2 hits. Like 2 big melee hits and get down. Well, I did tell him to get down here. And thankfully tail cuts aren't a thing in this game. Ow. Oh, lightning buff wore off. Toxic. No, I'm not. You're toxic. Hey, this is more enjoyable than Cave of the Dead. Let's look at the ring I got from here. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Good hit. Good dodge. Good unintentional dodge. Smack his tail. Even though tail cuts aren't a thing. Which I'm perfectly okay with. Go ahead and heal right next to him. Not punished. It's gonna fly away. See, if I think, call out my actions, it makes me look smarter than I am. Bad idea. Retrieve my 0 souls. Yeah, I think at least some of your moveset was lifted from Calamite. And I cannot beat his meat. By that I mean I killed him. Not whatever you're thinking. Shit. Oh, you can break dance. That's new. Shit, wrong timing. Yeah, that was a good attempt, though. I just ran out of healing stuff. Get rid of that. Sure, let's put throwing knives on the bar. I forgot to buff my weapon, but doesn't matter. I mean, you don't really need damage buffs. They're still a good idea, though. Bonk. Ow. He bonked me. Bastard. Do not forget where Dragon is. What are you doing? That's what you're doing. Damnation. Break his legs. I'm gonna break your kneecaps. He's gonna break my everything else. So we're even. There you are. Right, he's doing the breakdance combo. That's a 3-hitter. 3-parter. Oh, that was really bad timing. That was really bad timing. Oof. Still doing really, really good though. And I need to expand my vocabulary. Okay, you're gonna charge at me. Good hit. Good hits on me. Still a fart cloud. Should have gone away by now. Don't get greedy. There's no time limit. You can drag it out as long as you need to. I think I can take another hit. As long as I don't get toxic. Toxic effect. Toxic effect. Toxic ED. I just managed to clip him. Still counts. Okay, move. Heal. Oh shit. Just out of range. Too slow. I wonder if I should try my spear. Can I even use my spear anymore? Since I respect. Nope, can't. I could try that sword I got. Wrong thing. I mean, it's only +4 at the moment, so don't expect a huge improvement. Oh shit, okay, that actually does pretty good. Alright, throwing knives only do 64. Good to know. Get back here. Yeah, 405. So 370, 300 and up. It's really good. 300 without the buff. About 400-ish with. These are just normal two-handed attacks. I don't think I have time for a strong attack. No, I think then I would have one. I didn't quite catch that. I think that was about 400-ish. Hope he's breakdancing. Trying to get him away from the poison clouds. Beep, 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 beep. Hope he's turning around. Okay, out of Estus. Damn it. He done killed me. The sword does really well. Only C scaling too. How does that compare to my maces? In general, the maces still do more damage. Let's see. I'm gonna do some math in my head. I think it does end up coming out to be more. Get rid of those. Wake up, sleepy boy. I mean, the maces do more damage, but they both have to connect. And therein lies the problem. You know, I'm curious. Hey, Okay, don't try to experiment when he's still killing you. I wonder how just a two-handed lightning mace does against him. Might be slightly better. Movement-wise. Not damage-wise. $500. Buffed Lightning Mace does 500 against him. While wielding two-handed. Yeah, that's more than the sword. Sword did around 370, 400-ish. With buff. And then lower end of 300 without. So I'm guessing Mace does maybe like 350, 325. I'll figure out if I can hit him. God damn it. I'm gonna clip your wings. 380. So like 375 and up. I was under. Well, he's a dragon, so fire wouldn't do much against him. Logically. Oh shit, I cut off his tail. Didn't even know you could do that. But that looks really goofy in the air. But I don't think you get anything for cutting his tail off. This ain't DS1. Okay, Mace is about to break. Mace is broken. I'm doing 73 damage. I am now poisoned. I'm dead. Well, that was just a wonderful chain of events, wasn't it? Shit, we got so close too. I need to go grab some sauce real quick. Yeah, I think he does corrosive damage to your weaponry. On to my other one. Got two. Use them. Okay, see if that'll be enough to repair them. Anything else broken? No. Okay. Shit.
Don't waste my time. I'll be around if you make it back.
There we are. Alright. Equipment check. Use of strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith. Maybe we should be putting that in the water. Don't exactly expect amazing results. Guess a temporary increase strength by like 4 or 5. Maybe less. Okay, charge. Yeah, not really a good difference. Noticeable difference. Oh, your tail grew back. He's just like those lizards that intentionally, I guess, detach their tail as a way of escaping. Haha, did it again. Smack him in the head real fast. Bow, 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 bow. Single drink. Yes. Okay, so the bomb wasn't really all that worthwhile. Let's try this again. Attempt number... Oh no, I lost track. It's been at least a dozen. Down near you. Stupid dragons and their wings. They're flying. And they're everything else. Smacked him right in the gooch a few times. That'll piss him off. Hit boxes. Okay, take it slow. Take it slow. This isn't a speed run. Hey, got him. Right before my mace broke. Soul of Sin, the slumbering dragon. Yay. And our reward for all that is a crown. Crown of the Sunken King. Crown of the Sunken King who once ruled this land. The king erected the eternal sanctum below the earth to worship the great dragon. The towering bulwark crumbled with the city shortly after the dragon's awakening. These were events of long ago, and today no one even remembers the king's name. Sound like a pretty shitty king. I now have his hat. Oh, it even modifies some of your stats. That's something, I guess. It's more of a trophy item, I think. But that was the Sunken... That was the Sunken Crown DLC. Definitely some things I missed here and there, but that's pretty much the whole gist of it. That's your main bulk. And no, I'm not completing Shady Co-op area. You can't make me.
Bearer unto...
Much needed HP boost. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. That seems like a good place to end it. Managed to beat Sunken Crown DLC, and I suppose next time we'll do Iron Crown. The fire area.